Hey guys, it's My Virus here, and today I'm going to be telling a joke. This is a joke um, I heard pretty recently. So I doubt any of you people blessed enough to have met me in real life, bar the person who told me the joke, the person who was there when the joke was being told, and any other miscellaneous people I've tried to annoy in the past 48 hours. So here's the joke. A man walks into... So this is a rich man. This is like Bill Gates level rich. So he's got this house, biggest house you could possibly dream of. Biggest house on the southern hemisphere. Lives in Mossman, house on the beach, Balmoral Beach to himself. Got a legion of committed servants, chefs, nannies for his two kids, Damien and Sarah. He's got a wife, Margaret, who's everything you could want. He's living the life. He's got, a few Ferraris, a Lamborghini. He's basically got money to burn. Like, if he wants something, he can just buy it. He's got a yacht actually parked in Balmoral Beach. So, this guy is well off. Like, really, really well off. So, anyway. He comes back from... at this point, he's not really... he's sort of like retired. He's just a consultant at his company. This guy knows what to do. So, we'll come to him if we ever need any advice. So, anyway, he's doing that, comes home and his house is on fire. And he's like, what? That's... How queer. Something's not quite right here. Can't put my finger on it. Oh, yes, it's the burning building. Anyway, so the house is burning down. Everyone's safe. And then his wife's just like, oh, it was that little red man who did it. He's like, little red man. And he looks off in the distance and he sees this little red man running over the hill. He's like, oh, why would he do this? So he had to downsize a little bit. Obviously, he couldn't afford to... that was a multi-billion-dollar house. That's like first multi-billion-dollar house. Anyway, he downsizes, but his downsize is still hundreds of millions of dollars. So he's living in this absolute mansion. Still got all of his chefs. Still got his sitters for Damien and his daughter. Margaret's happy. They're just having to sort of think about... He's going into work one day a week just to support their lifestyle now that, they lost a lot of money on that last investment. Uninsured too. Rookie error. Always insure. Oh, My Virus pro tip. But so anyway, he's living in still a multi-$100 million house. So he goes into his one day of work and he comes home and the house is on fire. Surely enough, his wife goes, it was that little red man. And he's like, where is he? So he sees him and he's trying to chase him down. It's like, nope, not copying it. The little red man gets away. So he goes, well, we're going to have to downsize again. So now he's living in like a nice house, like a multi-million-dollar house, which he's living in Sydney, so a nice multi-million-dollar house, not like Bankstown. No offense to any of my viewers in Bankstown. Actually, we'll say Mount Druitt. There you go, that's more inclusive, kind of. So at this point, he's had to lay off a few of the nannies. He's down to just one chef when he had three before. His butlers, he's only got two of them. He had six originally. Butlers are Jeff and Diane, male and female. Is it a butleress or is it whatever? So he's down to one each of them, and they're living life. He's still quite comfortable now. He's going into work 3 days a week just to support himself. So anyway, he goes in, and he comes home, and surely enough, this new nice house has burned down. He's like, what? His wife goes, little red man, quick, go get him. So he's chasing the little red man. Doesn't catch him, gets away again. So he's had to downsize him. Now he's living in like a modest house, like still a nice house, but like, a nice, best house in the worst area sort of thing. So he's got no servants. He's got no butlers. He's down to one nanny to look after the kids because they're both very young and need the constant supervision. Margaret's starting to get a bit fed up with the constant moving because this is like all in the space of a month. So he he now he's having to work 5 days a week. So back to full-time work just to support everyone. So anyway, he gets back from work. What do you know? His house been burned down. His wife goes, "Look, it's that little red man again. Get him." Chases him, surely to no avail. He's like, one day I'm going to get him. But why does he keep doing this sort of thing? And anyway, so now at this point, he's had to sell all of his luxury cars. He's had to sell all of his yachts. He's got no one working for him now. His wife's having to work a job and look after the kid. They moved into like an apartment. Oh, no, it's not an apartment, sorry. They moved into like a townhouse or like what's a shared dwelling, whatever the equivalent. Yeah. So anyway, they're living in that. He's got like we'll say a Kia Rio to drive to work in. So he's driving that. No longer Ferrari or Lamborghini for him. So anyway, he gets home from work. Surely enough, house is on fire. He's like, oh, little red man, isn't it? Goes to chase him. No, gets away again. At this point, his wife's just like, look, I'm sick of this. I can't do this. I'm leaving you and taking the kids. He's like, oh, it's heavy, man. Do you really? So she leaves, takes the kids. He moves into a studio apartment. So he's not doing well. Like financially, the company's laid him off because he just hasn't been committed to work because he's had to keep shopping for houses. He's borderline suicidal. You know, everything's gone wrong for him, so he's not feeling good in that department. So anyway, he gets home from work one day. Still, he's had to downsize his Kia Rio to like a $400 car you buy off the Facebook Marketplace. And surely enough, house on fire. Little red man chases him, gives everything he's possibly got in the tank and just can't quite catch him. It's like, oh. So now at this point, he's homeless. He's lost his job. He's lost his wife, his kids, his butlers, his boats, his wife. I already said that. So he's now living in a cardboard box at the side of the road. So he's just like, he's gone to a job interview with like an employment agency because they're like, look, you know, we got to get you a job. You've got all the qualifications, good resume. Just hit a rough patch. So anyway, he gets home from the job interview and surely enough, his little box is on fire and he's like, no, I'm not letting him get away with it this time. So he sprints as hard and fast as he can and he catches the little red man and he goes, are you the guy who's been burning down my houses? The little red man goes, yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.